Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Torrey out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Well, on the court tonight, Graham, a lot of talent, but also some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. Love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And it's good for 2.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Here's Torrey. And here's Claxton. Pass to Dimon. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Now here's Dort. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul. At the line for your offender, Chet Holmgren, shooting 1.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Here's Dimon to the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's SGA outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Dimon. Here's Torrey. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Connects from downtown. Porter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Torrey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
No good on that one. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Holmgren. McCain's checked in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the second from the line. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Wallace. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is what I love about Caruso, his willingness to accept the contact on the way up.
Oklahoma City shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Alex Caruso. One shot.
Nets trail by 12. Pass to Toure. Here's Clowney. Here's Porter. Offline from the top of the key.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Here's Clowney. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
McCain. Off target with the three. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. Down by 15. Deflected! Porter against McCain. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for McCain. Pass to Dimon. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Outside Porter to halt the run. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's Mitchell. And stolen by Claxton. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And it's Dimon missing. Wallace outside. And here's Caruso outside. Hits the trifecta. Caruso's got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Williams. The 3 ball. SGA pulls it in. Lets it go. They set the screen from outside the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Outside, inside, in between, doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Back to Porter. Stolen. In transition. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. On target from range. 13 points in the game. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Oklahoma City ahead, just dominating this one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Mitchell out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw drops for Williams. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's Wallace. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Wallace has got his second basket on the night.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The kick out to Williams. This one for three. Pure from three-point range. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wilson, looking to end the run. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Williams. Chalk up 2 there.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Here's the three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Wilson. Williams grabs the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Wallace, left side, from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Wallace has got 8.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Saraf gets the bucket.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
And it's Thunder's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Sharp. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And here's SGA outside. Sharp grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Takes it inside. Here's Wilson. Drains the triple. Wilson's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Here's Sharp. Rejected by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. It's stolen by SGA. From deep, Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got his 4th assist with that last one. Williams against Mitchell. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Mitchell.
Substitution on the floor.
Thunder on D. Here's Traoré. Pass to Claxton. Got a hand on it. Hartenstein against Claxton. Hartenstein in the post. Some solid defense from Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Hartenstein, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Clowney. For 3, Demon. He buries it from 3. Demon's got 8 points. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking it a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Arena Entertainment.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the floor for the Nets. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Torrey out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Brooklyn's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass. SGA's got 22 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Dimon, the three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Williams. There's the drive, and Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Traore. Pass to Clowney. Here's Porter. Williams defending. Clock at 6. Will it go? And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
To the wing, right side. Fires it from 18. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 10 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Porter. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now here's Hartenstein. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Clowney. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Demon. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Traore. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for OKC. Williams from long range. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
SGA passes to Dort. From downtown, and another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Carlson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Holmgren. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. Brooklyn also changing it up. Minot comes in for Claxton. And Williams is subbed in for Porter Jr.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score. Size, explosion, he's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Now Joe. Pass to Carlson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Clowney. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Carlson. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Wiggins. And he gets the bucket.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Traore. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Minot. Williams on the wing. No good on the triple. SGA passes to Wiggins. There's the triple. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Oklahoma City making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Brooklyn's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Cason Wallace out there with Williams. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Topic. And it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Tipped and stolen by Williams. And the basket by Joe. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. And the 3 off target.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Williams from long range. Drops in the 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And that one's good. Topic.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
For the Nets, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Brooklyn also changing it up. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. And Wilson is subbed in for Williams. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Oklahoma City now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Here's McCain. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from the line. That one is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brooklyn also changing it up. Clowney, he's checked in for Minot. Dimon comes in for Wilson. Traore comes in for Mann. Pass to Dimon. Launches a three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 8 now. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Porter's shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-6 run. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 19 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with a 3 of his own.
From deep, SGA gets the 3 ball to go. 27 points for him.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And there's another one for Brooklyn.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And the Thunder call time here. They're leading. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Knocked away. The drive by Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
The quickness of Porter Jr.'s drive gives him the edge there. Defenses just can't react fast enough.
On the take, Wallace outside. Here's McCain. Gets the 3 to fall. McCain's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Here's Dimon. The 3 is up. Wallace pulls it in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton, shooting 1.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Drives to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Thunder ball.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's Brooklyn now. To the inside. Claxton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he can't get the first one.
Nicholas Claxton, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. On offense, here are the Thunder. And here's Caruso outside. Fires in the triple.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Well, look, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.